All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pihcam with HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to be going over a specific play that we can use to bomb match coverage like cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, and cover 6 over the top for one-play touchdowns. Now, the play that we're going to be using is PA shot wheel out of the gun trips tight end formation. Now, I am for this video in the Patriots playbook, but this play is in a few other playbooks throughout the game as well. Okay, so when we come out in this play, you'll see that this is what the play art's going to look like. All right, like I said, it's going to work against quarters, it's going to work against palms, and it's going to work against cover 6. Okay, now when we're running this, the key route that we're going to be looking at is the B route. Okay, this really wide wheel down the sideline. Okay, what you'll see though is if we run this play stock, it's not going to get open. Okay, if we run this without making any adjustments, the quarter flat and actually the safety as well are going to be there to make a play on that wheel, and you're going to throw a pick if you try to throw that. Okay, again, you're throwing into double coverage. The stock coverage here does a pretty good job if we're not making adjustments, right? So you see here, again, that quarter flat, he will get a jam on the middle receiver in quarters, but whether it's quarters or palms, he's still going to match this wheel route down the field. Okay, so how can we get that quarter flat out of that area so he doesn't match the wheel? Okay, so again, obviously the quarter flat there, that purple zone to the left of the screen, is the one who's taking that wheel down the field. Okay, so the way that we need to adjust our offense to get rid of that matching is we need to put the middle receiver on a flat route. Okay, so when we put him on a flat route, you'll see that when we run this now, we're going to be able to hit this route over the top for a touchdown. Okay, easy, easy, easy. And you can see there's no way that even if they have the zone KO on that guy who's trying to follow, they're not going to be able to make a play on that. Okay, now this is also who they're going to be using, and a lot of times they won't even know that they need to go do that, right? They're going to be over the middle of the field, and that's going to be wide open, right? You don't even have to, this guy won't even be in the picture half the time, because like I said, most times it's going to be who they're using, and they don't know that they have to cover this wheel all the way down the sideline. Okay, now what I want you to see is this outside receiver. Okay, this outside receiver is on an S post, right? So you see how he comes to the inside and then he breaks? There are times with this S post where this outside corner, since he comes so far inside, he will let go and then cover the wheel. Okay, so if we run it with just this flat route and no other adjustments, there are times where that outside corner will not follow that S post all the way, and he'll break off and he'll cover this wheel route down the sideline as well. Okay, so what can we do now to make sure that that outside corner doesn't break off and cover our wheel? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're still going to put the middle receiver on the flat route, and now we want to put the outside receiver on a skinny post or a post route with the hot route master. Okay, so whether you have wide receiver apprentice, outside apprentice, or hot route master, you can do it with any of the three. And you can see this is the post that we now want to put on the field. Okay, if you're playing regs or CFM where you don't have the ability to adjust him to this route, you can use that S post that is stock on this play right here. But just know, again, it's not going to be 100% consistent because, again, like I said, that outside corner sometimes will break off and he will cover that B on the wheel. But if you do have the ability to put him on a smart routed post, it's going to be near 100% here. When we run this concept, again, like I said, quarters, palms, or cover 6. So this one here, this is quarters, and you can see, again, absolutely wide open. No one is in the area. It's going to be the easiest touchdown that you'll ever have. Okay, if we go over to palms here, you'll see that we're doing the same thing, right? So we're putting a flat to the middle receiver, outside receiver on a post. Now when we say hike, you'll see that even against palms, we still have the ability to throw this down the field, wide open touchdown. And then I'll also show you here against cover 6 as well, right? Because cover 6, it's going to work also. So if we do the same thing, middle receiver on a flat, outside receiver on a skinny post, we say hike, you'll see that we have the ability to hit this over the top time and time again. And like I said, the guy who is close there, or kind of close, is going to be the user, so he won't even be there most of the time when you're playing another player. Okay, now the reason this works in Madden is first of all, this quarter flat is responsible for the first to the flat, whether we're in quarters, palms, or cover 6, right? He's going to do the same thing in all 3 of those if one of these guys is going to the flat, right? When we're sending both to the flat, he covers the first one, which is the outside guy, right? So we're just putting him in conflict because we're sending 2 people to the flat and he can't take both of them, right? Now, when you're playing match coverage, your outside corner and your safety are matching vertical routes down the field, okay? So obviously this outside corner is going to follow his post all the way down the field like he does here, but the safety, because of how delayed and how wide that wheel route is, he doesn't recognize that as a vertical route either. So he's just going to help out on the only quote-unquote vertical route that he sees on the field, which is this skinny post, which now leaves, again, our wheel route wide open over the top for this one-play score. So again, we are taking advantage of both this quarter flat and the safety by putting these guys on the flat and the skinny post. Like I said, the actual stock wheel on this play does a really good job of delaying himself getting vertical down the field, which takes this safety out of the play. And now, like I said, it does count on the user to cover this all the way down the field. I have never played somebody who knows that that's where they need to go with their user. I run match a lot myself, and if this is the route combination they were throwing at me, I would not be ready for that either. So again, if your opponent is running cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, or cover 6, definitely use this play throughout the game to bomb them over the top and really get them out of these style of coverages. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.